This is Doly, a YouTuber with 50k subs who is believed to be one of the best 1.19 PvPers, beating the likes of Dream, Mindmanor, and Rasplin. However, during his time as a YouTuber, many top level players questioned his legitimacy as a PvPer due to his rapid improvement and suspicious gameplay. Recently, some of these suspicions may have been confirmed as he got banned on a live stream.
Huh? What the? Dude, the admin's back.
So in this video, I'll show you what we uncovered when we decided to dig deeper. We'll go over the refusal to screen share, his anti-cheat logs, and the anti-cheat itself, so that you can have the best understanding of how he was cheating. Starting with the reason he was originally frozen and subsequently banned. At the time of Rasplin's livestream, multiple staff were online. They began to receive multiple notifications from the anti-cheat alerting that the user Doly was using velocity, so naturally they began to spectate him and see if they could spot anything unusual. The staff had to exempt him and reset his flags in order to prevent him from being auto-banned by the anti-cheat. Upon watching further, they decided the KB was unnatural and likely the product of cheating. Combining what they saw themselves with the logs, they took it upon themselves to screen share him. Doly proceeded to say the staff were abusing and a few minutes later logged out, refusing the screen share. He never made an appeal and shrugged off the situation when confronted by his friends in Discord a few days later. With a ban of this magnitude, I expect many people to question both the validity of the claims made in the video as well as the validity of the anti-cheat. As for the validity of the claims I'm making, I would never risk falsely exposing and accusing such a prominent figure within our community without being positive that the user was cheating. Being staff on every major 1.19 PvP network, including MCPvP, I'm well versed in dealing with these situations and being as thorough as necessary. I expect that people will also question the accuracy of the anti-cheat, so I contacted the creator of the anti-cheat to further explain how it would have been impossible for these anti-cheat logs to be false, and finding out exactly how velocity hacks are detected. The full explanation is on screen. However, to summarize, when a player is attacked, the server needs to send a packet of X, Y, and Z values to the client, which tells it where to move. The anti-cheat uses this packet to determine if they are cheating. For example, if the packet has a Y value of 0.4 blocks, but the player only moves 0.2 blocks, it is likely that they are using 50% velocity. To show the accuracy of this, we conducted a test where Frep will change his velocity and see what it flags on the anti-cheat. In this test, I first hit Frep with velocity disabled. In chat, you can see it shows 0.999, effectively 1, meaning he's taking full knockback. In these next tests, Frep reduces his velocity multiple times to 90%, 50%, and even 99%, which is still accurately detected by the anti-cheat as 0.995 velocity. As further evidence, during the fight, a moderator used a manual velocity check to make sure the logs weren't false. A velocity packet is sent to the user with a fixed value. However, this value was not reciprocated in Doly's movement, resulting in more anti-cheat violations. In these logs that Doly flagged, we can see Doly was flagging around 90% velocity. As well as in these logs, we can see that Doly was also flagging around 78% velocity. These logs are made even more suspicious due to the fact that they are flagging whole numbers, such as 78.5, which flagged multiple times at the exact same number. This suggests that Doly was using the exact same level of velocity in all the violations. I also wanted to check with the developer what are the chances of a false flag, to which he explained that velocity packets have a very rare chance of being false, meaning if it was only 1 or 2 violations, there's a chance it could be false. However, Doly set off over 15 violations, which would be almost impossible to be false. This also wouldn't be his first time doing so. Since Doly was on 120 ms, I also wanted to check that he wasn't false flagging due to high ping. So we performed another test, however this time Frep will be on 2000 ping to see if it false flagged. Even then, it showed the exact value of velocity being used, since regardless of a player's pings, the packets will always be sent in the same order. It's hard to say exactly how long he's been using these cheats for absolute certain, but we found more anti-cheat logs dating as far back as April. Because of these many incidents, it's quite possible he has also cheated in the YouTuber tournament and the $1,000 Minecraft tournament. I hope I've addressed most nearly all possible questions regarding this situation. I do not wish for anyone to harass or attack Doly as a person. I think what he did was bad and unfair for the players involved. However, while saying that, my goal with this video is merely to prevent that from happening again, not to have him attacked or harassed, just to ensure no one is being misled. With that, I hope everyone had a great holiday and I wish you all the best for 2023.